Hello viewers and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a controversial topic, the 10 rudest cities in America to live in. Now we understand that rudeness can be subjective, but based on various studies and surveys, we've compiled a list of cities that have consistently ranked high in terms of impolite behavior. So let's jump into it. Number 10, Ohio. Although Ohioans may be the finest tippers among the top 10, that is hardly a defense for their rude driving behavior. Driving novices might wish to stay away from Ohio. According to a survey, the state broke the law on the road 32% more frequently than all other states in America. Swearing, unpleasant customers, and lack of consideration for others are among other criticisms of Ohio. The rudeness of drivers was assessed based on street racing, hit and runs, incorrect backing, passing when it wasn't allowed, and failing to yield and stop offenses. Ohio is a nasty state due to the enormous quantity of impolite drivers and customers. Road law violations are 32% higher in Ohio than in other states. When speaking with customer support employees, Ohioans frequently use curse words. Number 9, Illinois. The notion of rudeness as a defining trait of Illinoisans, particularly Chicagoans, is an intriguing cultural quirk. While statistical data may peg a portion of the population as rude, it's important to recognize the complexity behind such labels. Chicago, with its bustling urban landscape and fast-paced lifestyle, often fosters an environment where directness can be mistaken for rudeness. The city's reputation for blunt communication and assertive behavior might clash with the sensibilities of those accustomed to more subdued interactions. The case of Ed Devonick's, where waitresses intentionally provoke patrons, speaks to the city's penchant for unconventional experiences. It's a testament to Chicago's vibrant dining scene, where establishments aim to differentiate themselves through unique concepts, even if it means challenging social norms. As for Chicago's notorious driving culture, it's a reflection of the city's intense traffic and competitive spirit. The congestion and gridlock of Chicago's streets can test even the most patient drivers, leading to aggressive maneuvers and disregard for traffic laws. Despite the reputation for rudeness, there's a certain resilience and authenticity to Chicagoans that endears them to many. Beneath the tough exterior lies a city rich in history, culture, and a deep sense of community. So while outsiders may perceive rudeness, locals often see it as a byproduct of living in a city that demands toughness and grit. Number 8, Utah. The people of Utah are renowned for being courteous and well-groomed. However, if you speak with customer support agents, they can provide you with somewhat different information. They actually swear more on the phone than all but 4 other states. Due to its nasty driving, Utah is regarded as one of the rudest states in the nation. Many of the state's motorists are reckless operators who like bullying and speeding. The drivers are egotistical and competitive, showing little consideration for other motorists. Sometimes their reckless driving causes tragic collisions that endanger the lives and safety of other individuals. So next time when you cross the road, remember there must be some harsh drivers to scare your pathway. Number 7, New Jersey. New Jersey's reputation for frugality when it comes to tipping reflects a broader trend of fiscal conservatism in the region. The proximity to New York City, with its exorbitant living costs, further exacerbates this mindset, leading residents to scrutinize every penny spent. Unfortunately, this penny-pinching mentality often spills over into perceptions of manners, with a significant portion of study participants noting a lack of courtesy among New Jersey citizens. The state's aggressive driving culture, perhaps fueled by the daily grind of navigating congested highways and urban sprawl, contributes to its high rudeness score. Speeding and disregard for traffic laws are common, reflecting a preference for efficiency over niceties. In social interactions, New Jerseyans value directness and efficiency, often eschewing small talk for more straightforward communication. While this no-nonsense approach can be misconstrued as rudeness by outsiders, it's simply a reflection of the state's fast-paced lifestyle and pragmatic mindset. Number 6, Washington. 3.1% of people in Washington believe they are exempt from the fundamental traffic laws. Avoid Washington if you want to make new pals. More than 40% of people who live in Washington state feel that making new friends is not essential to them. Many people don't want to spend their time getting to meet new people and would rather lead a reclusive lifestyle. The most unfriendly U.S. states in Oregon and Washington, 40% of people believe establishing friends is unnecessary. While some attribute Washingtonians' reclusive tendency to advances in technology, others contend that the state's continuous weather is to blame. In Washington, people enjoy silently observing others. Number 5, California sunny. California has to change its mindset. They not only skip on tips, but apparently the rest of the nation finds them to be extremely impolite. Given that California has one of the greatest populations in the world, you might encounter some impolite people there. The places where mean people are most frequently encountered are large cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco. Also to be feared are Californian drivers, especially on the freeway, where you definitely will not find zebra crossings. Most Californians seem nice when you see them on the hot midday sand beaches. However, because of its harsh drivers and occasionally impolite consumers, the state is consistently ranked as one of the most impolite in the nation. Number 4. New York. Maybe that's why 30% of respondents believe New Yorkers are more unpleasant than residents of most other states. New York is one of the roughest states in America. Thus, those who reside there should have a thick skin. According to studies, many drivers lack basic road manners, and locals have no trouble pushing their way past crowds. Observers have remarked that most people are narcissistic and will go to any lengths to achieve their goals. It should come as no surprise that New York, with a stunning rudeness score of 100.05, topped the list of the nation's rudest states. 4.5% of New York City drivers and 15% of the city's residents are rude. New Yorkers carelessly force their way through crowded areas while loudly cursing on the streets. In congested areas, motorists will honk annoyingly without respect for the law. New York City and Buffalo, where the majority of people are egotistical and derogatory, are the rudest cities in the Empire State. Number 3. Virginia. Why are Virginians always so rude? Their vehicle. Infractions for impolite driving practices like chasing or illegal passing are committed by 5% of Virginian motorists. Consider the individuals who obstructed traffic to capture images for social media. Virginia has the nation's rudest drivers and customers, with a shocking rudeness score of 77.19. Virginia drivers are dishonorable, according to studies, for failing to stop at red lights. Customers are unkind to strangers and customer service agents. Virginians' nasty behavior may be a result of the state's high costs and high levels of stress, and which force citizens to vent their anger on others. In the mother of states, Virginia Beach and Richmond are the rudest cities. Number 2. Massachusetts. Massachusetts is in second position. In Massachusetts, where living costs are high, the typical tip is merely 15%. There are a few reasons why Massachusetts folks aren't the nicest. Numerous people experience the high expense of living, protracted commutes, and unfavorable weather, which makes them a little irritable. With some customers being accused of cursing and threatening to sue businesses, this stress may affect anyone. There is a poor reputation for impolite people in the baked beans state. Boston is the rudest city in the state with a score of 62.13 on the rudeness meter. The residents' unpleasant behavior is a result of the high expense of living, bad conditions, and lengthy commutes. Customers treat customer service agents poorly. They enjoy cursing at workers and threatening legal action over trivial matters. Number 1. Rhode Island. Being first on the list, Rhode Islanders are rude. Rhode Islanders are not only bad tippers and prone to unpleasant driving, but they also treat customer service representatives poorly. Not persuaded? Ask the 42% of people who believe that Rhode Islanders are more impolite than folks in most other states. Rhode Islanders want to get where they're going as quickly as possible, despite living in the smallest state in the U.S. This implies that they will yell at drivers, cut people off, and do other things. Poor state finances have made it difficult for Rhode Island to take care of necessities, like maintaining its failing infrastructure. Economic growth has been weak and the regulatory and tax environments have been difficult. It has a sparse higher education system and no visible railroad network. The state lost points as a result of both of these problems, which it cannot afford. However, the state does not take advantage of its smaller sizes advantages, such as its potential to be more flexible and business-friendly than other states. The rudeness rating of the smallest state in the Union is an astounding 59.17. So there you have it, the 10 rudest cities in America to live in. While rudeness is a complex and multifaceted issue, it's clear that certain cities have earned a reputation for impolite behavior. Whether it's a result of cultural norms, socioeconomic factors, or simply individual personalities, the cities on this list serve as a reminder that kindness and consideration for others are essential components of a welcoming community. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay polite, everyone.